I saw someone eating a rice cake the other day in New York, and they were really savoring it.
Hang on. You know what we should do?
What?
We should make a list of things that trigger Jordan, because on it, I'm going to put number 1, rice cakes, and number 2, loading plates onto a bar are definitely in like the top 8.
Yeah, it's funny. Loading plates onto a bar really, it infuriates me. It's just really annoying. The rice cakes, I don't like it when people pretend like they're delicious. Like, come on, let's use that word more sparingly and accurately. But I have more empathy for this individual that I saw eating the rice cake, because I feel like she's in a real bad part, or a bad way, because like she was savoring every bite of this rice cake, and it wasn't even one of the flavored ones. It wasn't even like the red pepper ones or like any of the better ones.
Was this at the fitness event?
Yeah, it was at the fitness event.
So she was quite lean.
She was super lean, and like she's holding on to it and like trying to make it last for as long as possible. Like, I know I've been there, but I was like, oh gosh. It's
maybe she's competing.
Yeah, there were a lot of competitors there. Who knows? Who knows? Either way.
Hopefully.
I mean, there are a lot of people who competed who regret it. Either way, I was like, oh man, that sucks. Like, yeah. I know that phase. I've been there. It's a terrible phase to be in.
Not a fun place to be. But yeah. I will push back slightly on your rice cake hate. Different people have different taste preferences.
No one prefers here, I'll give you the one exception in which a rice cake is a really good option. It's a great vehicle for texture.
Agreed.
It can be a great vehicle if you want to add some texture, some low-calorie crunch. Fantastic. It's a valid tool. But in no circumstance can anybody say that it is delicious or that they're amazing or that you would prefer it over any other legitimate carbohydrate source. Like, it's not real. You don't even try.
Well, first of all, I
don't accept it. And they make a mess. They are so fucking messy. Do it in your car, good luck. You're going to find it in 10 years. It's the worst.
I'm not a rice cake guy, but I'm going to steel man the other side of this, because I think you're wrong. I've seen enough people on the internet disagree with you who like rice cakes to know that there are people who really like rice cakes.
No, they're not people who are right in the head. These are people who are savoring every bite of their rice cake and they're defending it.
Here's what I know. I know there are foods that you really like, that your palate likes, that I don't like at all. And so the inverse of that has to be true.
It is not objectively true that rice cakes are delicious or amazing or great. Objectively.
Taste is a subjective phenomenon.
No.
That varies from person to person.
You know how there is objective right and wrong, good and bad in the world?
Do I know that? Yes.
Do you know that?
I think I taught you that in 2017.
You did teach me that. And objectively, rice cakes, objectively bad.
All right, Jordan doesn't like rice cakes. I'm over here stuck defending them when I don't really like them either. I can't remember the last time I ate a rice cake.
You don't even like them.
I don't really like them, but I know that someone could. I know someone could.
Not really. Not unless they. No, they don't. They don't actually. And one day, when they're like 90 or hopefully sooner, they're going to be like, yeah, I didn't actually like those. I was just having it.
I like them for the macros.
So you don't actually like them?
Well, I don't eat. They're not something that I eat. I can't remember the last time I had a rice cake. You've probably eaten a rice cake more recently than I have.
Yeah, I've done taste tests on Instagram, and I'm glad to crunch them up as like a low calorie addition.
I wouldn't even do that. I'd rather not have them, to be honest. But I know people like them.
That is my point.
I know that people like them.
That is my point.